February 2010 marks the 5th anniversary of the partnership between the Environmental Protection Agency and the Academy of Model Aeronautics, a partnership that finds cleaned-up Superfund sites to be turned into flying fields for model airplanes. This story details how one partnership contributes to EPA's overall goal of returning cleaned-up Superfund sites to beneficial use.
We started the Superfund Redevelopment Initiative with the idea of reusing the sites, if you will. So the community would get a benefit out of them. We would not just clean up the sites, but the community would gather benefits from them. And then having people, reusing the sites for us helps us maintain the remedies that we put in place, and people are there at the sites; they're not just sitting there fallow. And it provides, economic and community benefits to the folks who have been impacted by the sites.
Already, 8 sites across the country are being used as flying fields, and 9 more are under review. In August 2008, the latest site had a grand opening at Auburn Road in Londonderry, New Hampshire. This alliance between the EPA and the AMA links communities that have Superfund sites to the expertise of the AMA in evaluating sites for potential reuse as flying fields. And both the EPA and the AMA benefit immensely from the partnership.
The ability to get more flying sites and to basically reclaim some land that has very, very little other use, and put it to good use, put it to a use that entertains people, that gives them things to do, constructive things, I think is beneficial to our society as a whole. It's certainly very beneficial to the aeromodeling.
The AMA, which represents a membership of over 170,000, gets cherished new flying fields, increasingly harder and harder to come by. What EPA gets is more subtle. The AMA clubs using the sites provide long-term stewardship for the sites. They care for the areas they use by doing things like reseeding and mowing the grass. They also help to maintain fences that keep others out who might damage the sites and remedies.
Communities have been burdened by the impacts of a Superfund site. There may be stigma, there may be all kinds of problems associated with it. And what reuse does is it takes something that was a blight where there was stigma and it's turned it into something, into a benefit. It's turned it into a net good. It's turned it into something very positive. And it's turned it into something that the community can use and be proud of.
Here's how this partnership works. The EPA provides the AMA with information so its clubs can find Superfund sites near them. If the site's physical characteristics and remedy would support flying activities, the EPA helps broker a relationship between the club, the site owner, and local community officials. After that, it's up to the club. EPA's role becomes one of just assuring the local community that the site will support the AMA's use. EPA hopes to establish similar partnerships with other organizations in need of places to conduct their activities. Best of all, the only requirement is that those activities not interfere with remedies at the sites. Hopefully, in the years to come, many more sites will be used to fly model airplanes, but we also hope to see many more types of activities on these sites. Getting Superfund sites back into reuse is good for everyone involved, and it's partnerships like the one between the EPA and the AMA that make that possible.